Sorry, you have to witness this, Heather.
First copyright strike.
Yeah.
Aaron Neville, thank you very much.
We can't put this on
Don't give
YouTube.
yourself so much credit. You're not that close to his voice.
We tried for first.
Still losing.
It is a boomerang, bro.
What did I say?
You're a liar.
I'm not a liar.
And a
man.
witch.
Bro.
Liar and a witch.
Look at the tablet.
Don't touch my tablet.
Look at the bridge.
Oh my god.
Hitting the mic.
Can
Watch
you guys
the mic.
calm down? This is why the Wii U failed. Because of people like Tony.
I had no investment.
You know why it failed? Because there was no monkey ball on Wii U.
There was.
That's the truth. There wasn't.
Yes, there was.
Y'all don't deserve
Japan
the Wii U.
only.
On the Wii U?
Yeah.
No.
Yes.
No.
And you touched the pad to
No.
move the ball.
Boomerang,
Oh my
bro.
gosh.
A liar
Don't
and a
defend
witch.
him.
I'm not. The internet is.
He is the internet. He was born of the internet.
Tony is an offspring of the
He's
internet.
Neo.
Wait, I didn't start yet. Why am I peach?
Ooh.
Why am I one?
Twitch.
It's offensive.
No, it's defensive.
And by that I mean women are offensive.
Oh yeah, 4,000.
Same thing.
I'm just trying to fit in, guys.
What
Oh.
just happened?
So if anybody enters a warp pipe, that means we all travel. Because we're that good.
We're a
Hopefully we have
team. Oh no. Oh no.
Cat wall climb.
No!
I'll take it.
That's alright. Everybody gets it.
Get out of here.
Okay, I think our audience.
No, not everybody gets it.
Why is it put it
No.
over there in this little star thing?
Because
That's weird.
that's where cheaters go. Liars and witches.
Oh my.
Tonys of the world.
Mm-hmm.
You're jealous.
I am.
Of
You-
what?
I want to be the. Oh, I'm cat first.
Your ability to break ribbon cables and Atari Lynxes? It's a very redeeming quality.
That person's not even good.
You.
Lynx is pretty solid. Thanks, Heather, for the update.
Thanks, Heather.
Thanks, Heather.
When I first read that, I thought it said adios, good. And I was like, huh.
I just jumped right
Oh,
off the
he
edge.
fell right off.
That's
the edge.
so bad.
Oh, we got a big piranha boy. Poor girl.
Don't. How dare you assume? Piranha.
It is 2019.
That makes me scary.
Yeah,
Yeah.
This year blew by. Like, it went quick.
it really did blow by.
I can't believe that
I know
we are
what you're
about to do fantasy football draft again.
All you Andrew Luck fans out there, I'm very, very sorry.
R.I.P.
He
in
decided
peace.
to just call it quits and go watch his wife be a gymnast, I guess.
How does, like,
His calf hurt, dude. That's why he quit. You know why? You know, also, didn't you say that they he was sad about the fans booing him?
Yeah, he said it hurt his feelings.
Yeah, so he quit.
I would hurt my feelings.
No, that was after they booed him after they knew he was retiring.
Oh,
He was walking off. They were
so wait,
gotcha.
his feelings were hurt that people were upset that he was leaving the league.
Yeah.
Huh.
All right. Well, in
Don't have much to say about that.
I don't.
Audio.
Best of luck to you, Andrew Luck.
Am I? Oh no, I'm
This one's actually really fun,
still
right?
Mario.
Oh, we're writing it.
Classic.
Plessy.
You know what my favorite part about streaming is? Doing all the social network stuff. I hate stream. I need a
Oh,
better
so we're
way.
all controlling this together.
Oh, I love this.
Oh wow.
I'm not controlling it at all. I just made it. Oh, I'm making him jump right
Yeah. That's what. Whoa!
now.
Whoa!
Star.
Oh,
Okay,
don't
wait,
go
no,
that
go
way.
down.
Tunnel, go in that tunnel, go in the tunnel.
Oh, last time?
Garden Tire.
Yeah. Green star.
Wah.
Just kidding, no, we're not.
Wow, Tony.
We're going in the waterfall at Star Fox 64.
Tony had a pretty sweet pickup yesterday.
What'd you get?
He did. He broke the hearts and
Sick
millions.
N64 lot.
What'd you get?
Some good stuff. You gotta bounce off the fish boy.
Oh, no!
Oh!
You remember what was on the lot, Joe?
It's Mario 64, Cruising Exotica.
Mario.
Was there a
Kart. Mario Kart.
Mario Kart.
That's yeah, cart.
There's a Pokemon Stadium. 2 controllers, an expansion pack.
Too bad.
Oh, we almost got the stand.
We can get the stand.
Oh, it had an expansion pack?
Yeah.
Solid.
Yes.
Alright, guys. Now we know not to go to the
Look at you.
Sorry, Tony, broke your hearts.
I'm not.
And then we got an almost
Y'all
identical.
frothing.
We got almost an identical lot today that walked into the shop.
Yeah.
It was really weird.
Just Tony sold. Already sells everything.
No, I bought that from the shop. No, I didn't take that home.
Yeah.
That was from the shop.
Oh, got it.
Oh, no.
Tony doesn't have $80.
You got $80?
Tony has truck parts to buy,
Yeah.
and he's got to take his girlfriend on dates to Chili's.
Yeah.
Southwest egg rolls are not cheap.
Get that chili con queso.
That's like a Todd.
That is a Todd move.
What, chili con queso? It's
Yes.
so good.
It is.
Yeah, but see, Todd would do something like pour it all over a corn dog.
Yeah, but eat the entire
Oh,
That sounds
would
kinda
be
good, though.
so
It would be
good.
good.
Oh,
I'm not even mad about it.
I was actually when you said that, I thought of a hot dog. That would be incredible.
Also, one of our good viewers, his dad stopped by yesterday. Robert McCarr's dad, the guy that sent us the peppers.
Nice.
He said he was dying laughing watching the show.
I'm glad
Yeah.
you got some humor out of it.
So,
Some
that was
laughs
good.
out of
So, in case, you know,
it. 'Cause it was awful.
y'all didn't watch us die last week, it's on the Facebook page.
Oh!
No! Oh my
so next
my God.
week, are you here next week, Dylan?
Nope.
Okay, so the next show that Dylan does, we're gonna eat balut.
What?
Dylan's gonna eat balut by himself.
Yeah,
Balut?
Yeah.
balut.
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 It's a Filipino delicacy.
Yeah.
What is it exactly?
You just don't worry about it.
Yeah,
It's
It's good.
delicious.
Is it spicy?
it can be, but
Depending on how it's prepared.
Somebody just Googled it.
Just kidding. We're not eating balut.
I
well,
want to eat it.
I was not gonna let
You don't want to eat it.
you don't want to eat it.
No.
You don't want to
So,
eat it. Balut,
balut-
is a fermented egg,
Ooh.
where but it's not just a fermented egg.
the chick has developed.
So
in it.
it's in embryonic fluid.
Eating a fetus?
Yes.
Yeah.
It is a boiled chicken fetus
Let's do it.
inside of the egg.
I mean,
no.
I'm not 1,000% opposed. Like I would.
I know.
Is Chick-fil-A
So,
serving it?
oh, I got second.
Clint knows what it is.
So I won't eat balut.
Yo,
because
what's up, N64 controller?
one time we were somewhere and
That's a great name.
That's the perfect handle. I love it.
Mama Sad it like smelled really bad and she's like, "Oh, this smells like balut." And I was like,
Mama sad.
"Yeah."
Layla's mom.
She's Filipino and she's like, "It smells like balut out here." And I was like,
I guess
"Oh."
that's a bad thing.
And it smelled bad. And I was like,
What?
it says the embryo will have become distinct.
You guys can change your.
Like sometimes complete with body parts like eyes, feet, and
"Yeah, it's a whole baby."
It's
I like crunchy.
it's interesting. Like I watched Sean Evans eat it on
allegedly
Oh, hit the bottom.
it's delicious.
supposedly.
Yeah, if you're, I don't know.
But Robert, the one that sent us the peppers, he messaged me a list of things that he was looking at a market to send us to keep eating on stream. And that was one of the things. He's like, hey, if you guys wouldn't eat any of these, I understand.
It would not.
And the only one on the list
my God.
that I, obviously turned down for all of our sakes was the balut. Everything else sounded pretty interesting, though, in a gross way. So, we're going to do more food streams.
I'm totally down. I love trying
Trying new stuff is so.
Says the guy that lived off of pizza rolls.
He's
and
trying new things
Powerade
every
for-
I
day.
am literally trying new stuff. Oh, I picked you up.
He's a changed man.
Dang it.
Thanks, Heather.
I'm a grown boy now.
He ate poke today.
It's so good.
A chopped up bowl of Pikachu. Oh, they should make their bowls look like Pokeballs.
Great.
That would be
be-
amazing. Yeah, it's a good way to get sued.
No, you call it a reimagining.
Chica poo.
Yeah.
Chica poo bowl.
Alright, you guys are gonna have to take the fire flower.
I really don't like Mario Party.
This isn't Mario Party.
I don't know what this is, but I don't like it.
This is just regular old Mario.
Why are there so many people on screen?
Because we're all playing together. You could be playing too,
But you're
No,
not.
not.
but you're
Scrub.
a scrub.
You're a shrub.
Kinda got a king in the left.
Oh my god.
Hanging out
Dylan.
with Packers.
Wasn't it recently the anniversary of that album?
Probably. The 48th anniversary.
Oh!
Something about his best friend.
Sorry, that was really.
All right,
Really
we got
extra,
all
y'all.
these. Now go over there.
Is this the one that everybody considers extremely hard towards the end, like the last
Yes.
level?
You son of anarchy.
There we
Mm.
We need to play more racing games.
go. Was
I
there, a,
was
was there a
on
racing
the-
game on the Wii U? No, there was a Need for Speed.
Yeah.
The new Need for Speed.
Oh, the new Need for Speed. Yeah, I got
Need
it.
for Speed Heat. Street racing
Need
in
for
Miami, I am totally down.
Speed Yeet.
Yeah, updates are coming out once a month.
Somebody hit the blue switch.
Oh, are they?
Yeah.
Oh. They also put a car editor
Oh,
out on
man.
iOS and Android so you can design your car beforehand and then load it into the game.
Money's so distraught over
Other new games. Did y'all watch Gamescom at all?
it.
No.
No, I didn't.
What?
What got announced?
I
Oh
won!
my gosh, because I didn't hit the flagpole, I would have won. Watch out.
So we've got
Gotta
the.
get
Can we also talk about shirtless Luigi? Or
Shirtless Wario.
Excuse me?
Yeah, a lot of people were like, just
forgot about that
I don't like
until
that.
I just searched video game news. I saw.
Is he nip free like Mario?
No, he's got
Mario's
nips.
got nips.
Yeah.
He's got straight nips.
Let's see.
Steal.
Kerbal Space Program 2
Got announced at Gamescom.
got announced.
Yeah.
So
Our buddy worked on it.
Layla's brother is working on that game.
That's pretty cool.
Legit.
I don't know if we're supposed to say that. Sorry, Levin, if we're not.
Sorry, Levin.
Sam spilled the beans.
We'll find out later.
Yeah.
You have a job.
You can have Tony's job.
Oh, come on. He doesn't.
No one does.
No.
Why am I always? Oh, why am I always Peach?
Because you need to change it in the stream. Like before we go into
Ah!
We got some more info on Death Stranding.
Bastards.
It
Okay.
looks like a
You can urinate.
Yes.
yeah.
And Jeff Keighley is in the game.
Jeff Keighley's in it.
I heard about that. I haven't seen it. I've actually been keeping myself in the dark because I don't want to know anything else.
Look at those
It's not like you're gonna watch
Yeah,
anything
you're
and
not
know
gonna-
what's happening
I know,
anyway.
but I want to be just completely.
It does look cool.
I mean,
I will
I've
say that.
I've seen it and I'm just still completely in the dark.
I'm
Get away from
intrigued.
me!
What do I do with it? Oh, I have to
Tony, they're your people.
Yeah, Tony. Those,
It's a bunch
you
of
know
you
exactly
stacked on
what
top
we
of each
mean,
other.
Tony.
Okay, I'm glad I'm Peach because I just floated across that.
Alright, somebody get these Goombas. I'm running quick.
If you think that
No!
Tony looks like a Goomba,
Oh.
say ooh woo in the chat.
Shut up.
Goo woo.
Good. Ew.
I fell.
Oh, remember that time
Star.
I ascended in a bubble and then immediately killed myself?
Yeah, that one, yeah.
Do you guys want to eat some Carolina Reapers?
No. You shut your mouth. Stop.
Oh, Sony bought Insomniac, which who
Yeah,
cares?
everyone's losing their minds about
Disney.
Spider-Man.
They were making PS4 exclusives anyway, so
Yeah.
why does it matter?
You're supposed to like kick them up.
Actually, they weren't making just PS4 exclusives. They made
Sunset Overdrive. That's the only one. Name another
Oh,
one.
nope.
Name another one.
They made a bunch of mobile games. That didn't really take off.
What about like Minecraft?
Didn't?
No,
No,
they didn't make
what?
Minecraft.
What?
That's
Huh?
Mojang.
Mahjong.
No, Mojang.
Mahjong.
It's Mojang.
What about Minecraft?
Mahjong.
I have
Oh,
Mahjong
yeah.
on my phone. I got. Oh
Did you charge it yet?
no, it's dead. It's going up. I got one of those iPhone covers that actually you play games on it. You have to charge it with its own little cord.
What is dead as a
I do need to charge in my truck actually, but yeah, it's got actual buttons. It has 36 built-in games, including 2 Mario's.
Ooh.
Mahjong, Tetrisa,
Tetrisa.
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 side?
But yeah, it's actually pretty cool. The only bad thing is that it looks like a Game Boy, but they switched the A and B buttons, which is really dirty. So it's
Hey.
got content.
Real quick, Tony, can you give us a rundown on the Wii U, when it came out, whatnot, why it failed? So, those tuning in and watching, we're playing the Wii U tonight, which I consider
Oh,
Nintendo's
God.
Dreamcast,
It really is.
because it's kind of their
No,
forgotten
they were actually
console.
like that back
I would
It's
say, I think it came
Nintendo.
out, like holiday season, like 2012,
in 2011.
2011. Okay, yeah. Got around like 2016, 16. I mean, it got a Just Dance game recently, didn't it?
It's
So did
Just the
Wii.
regular
Yeah.
Wii. I don't think they've even put it on Wii U.
yeah, I think it was only on the Wii.
I mean, truthfully, it's just the poor marketing.
Cause who actually bought a Wii U?
Yeah, because I think everybody thought the Wii U was
Dang
just
it.
an add-on for the Wii.
Yeah, and you
Yeah.
So.
Oh, I'm good.
They had two models. The black one had a 32 gig hard drive,
Yep.
and the
original-
white one had a 4 or 8 gig
Yeah,
hard
8
drive.
gig.
Yeah.
But the bad thing is, like, if you bought Smash Brothers with all of the updates and stuff, you couldn't play it on the white one. 'Cause
Yeah.
all of the update files and everything was more than 8
Yeah.
I think you could do it if you had a external hard drive.
gigs. Yeah.
Mario Kart itself is like 22 gigs for the Wii U.
I can't run any faster than this.
Later, Jax. Thanks for tuning in for our Wii U stream.
Yeah.
There we
But
go.
the Wii U was like just not marketed.
No.
No.
Oh, you're gonna play it later. You're like,
It
broke
was,
your-
Talked about it.
it was
earlier.
poorly named.
We're actually gonna play Star Fox in a little bit. If you want to watch us play it, I haven't played it yet.
We don't have Star Fox over here,
I thought we
Go
brought it.
get it.
Joe. We have.
You have the NES Remix Pack?
Yeah.
Of course.
I
Well,
had
yeah.
that on the 3DS.
I mean, it plays Wii games, so it's pretty cool in that aspect. The Pro Controller's good. Overall, it's just a stepping stone to the Switch because I mean, if you just look at the pad,
Oh,
it's
yeah.
kinda just tell. It's a good
It's the
console.
Switch Lite.
Yeah, it actually is a good console, and it has lots of good games. It's just
It was actually really good whenever
Tokyo
you had
Mirage
the download store with the eShop, because then you could get all the DS games and 64 titles you wanted on here.
yeah.
But that was cut off January 30th of this past year, so now you can't buy anything on here. I mean, you can get like applications and stuff still, whatever you want.
Can I watch Netflix?
Actually, Netflix stopped.
Yeah.
They stopped.
Yeah, they pulled
supporting
support.
Oh, rip.
it. We only do stuff on cool consoles.
Like very few things work on this now, so it's pretty much just
For
console
games.
For games, that's it. Nothing else.
Who plays games on their consoles?
I know, right?
Nobody.
We only use it for streaming. Yeah. it's fun part. Initially, it was cool before the Switch came out, but then with all the stuff being removed later on, it just I hate to say useless, but there's a lot of good first-party titles on there. Not a lot of good third-party titles.
Well, not only that, and not only the poor marketing, but it was maybe like a year and a half later when the PS4 and Xbox One came out,
Mm-hmm.
and they just kind of got left in the dust.
Yeah. Just because it was like under spec. I mean, like you have internally like an 8 gigabyte and a 32 gigabyte hard drive. I don't know what the processor difference was. I don't think it was crazy, but I just know the storage space was a big complaint up front for a lot of people.
Yeah.
Just because, like, I mean, 32 gigs is laughable for.
Well, that's what
console.
the Switch has built in.
Yeah, like 32 gig internal.
Yeah, but
You can
it's
do, like,
expandable.
stuff.
Right.
And it's not like you can't do it with the Wii. I mean, you can get like a terabyte storage if you wanted to, but people are like, oh, I can just get my Xbox, PS4.
Yeah.
500 gigabytes.
Well, wasn't it kind of a pain to develop for?
The Wii U.
I think it was actually pretty easy, if I remember
Well, I
correctly.
think-
Or there was
Like-
something weird with the third party, like
Well,
Oh,
they-
it just
they
had
couldn't-
no support.
They just couldn't
Yeah.
fit. They couldn't do any of the new Call of Duties or anything on it because it just didn't have the power the other ones did. They didn't want to try to downgrade it.
Oh yeah, you can change right there. Press B real quick.
I'll be Peach. She's cute.
I just don't like her jumping. That's the problem.
Well, she floats like she does in Super Mario Brothers too.
which is helpful.
And 64 controller says PC Master Race.
Yeah, right.
Nah, bro.
Nah, brah.
The Wii U
Brah.
is fun. I like it.
Bruh.
I've always wanted a white one. I still do.
What?
White Wii U.
I have the Zelda.
Those are gonna be rare later on.
I went ahead and got the Zelda one because I think that was pretty hard.
I think the white one is going to be tough.
Yeah, that's.
What do you I actually thought about it. I was like, is the Zelda one the only special edition one they made?
Yes. In North America, it is. I don't know what they did, like with the PAL region or anything like that.
Probably did like a Gundam one or something.
Yeah,
They do
that's
all
like
of them.
you can go to like consolevariations.com and like check out what kind of variations they have. I kind of
No.
Oh my god, so many coins.
I know that they did a lot of bundles, though.
Yeah, no, they did like a Mario Kart 8 bundle, Zombie U, they had a lot of stuff.
There was the back to school one where it was like Smash and Splatoon
Oh,
or
that
something
was
like
the
that.
two-
God
was
dang
the
it.
two one.
Uh,
I think you had.
That's what we got.
For
Yeah.
what?
We got a bundle that
Wii
was
U
like a back to
bundles.
school bundle where it was Smash and Splatoon, I think.
Hold on, don't go down.
Wait!
Sorry, guys.
Dang it, Tony.
The red coins.
So
It's in the quicksand, you dork.
Where am I?
This lists the sets. but I don't see actual console.
And correct me if I'm wrong, but I think in the library there's only like 169 total North American releases.
I just died again.
That sounds about right.
Pretty
sure.
easy to collect for, I guess.
Yeah, it is not much at all.
What planet?
Hello Kitty Cruises
God
for the longest
dang it,
time,
Tony.
and Devil's Third was,
Yeah, they were hard to find. That Hello Kitty was like $300 a month.
Yeah, but since it got released on the Switch, it kind of died down.
Oh god, I'm panicking.
Oh my god.
I'm good.
Stop moving so fast.
No.
See him?
Dang it.
Oh, I'm sorry, Sam. You went
Oh,
first.
yeah. You are such a... You're streaming right now, so I'm not gonna tell. Oh.
Stop pushing whatever
Tony.
pushing.
Quit being the way that you are. God. I feel okay. So you know they're talking about like Mario Party ruining friendships and stuff. Really? My bubble just flew right over.
Where was I? Couldn't tell where I was.
Wow.
Okay.
I don't want to play anymore. This game's cheating.
Game's stupid.
Is there football tonight?
Yes. There. There is. Is that where everybody's at?
Probably.
There's nobody watching right now.
I mean, we got
Well,
watchers. We got some people. We
just
got an
kidding.
N64 controller.
I'm not really.
Not till next week.
We got
not
Jax,
really.
We got Clint. Heather's watching.
Oh, I just died.
Heather gets to see the live show.
Well, she gets backstage access.
She's the new producer.
Nate's
Me?
here.
Oh, don't die, Sam. Don't
Nate says that there is football tonight.
There is football.
I just died.
Steelers and the
Steelers and the Titans,
Titans.
two teams no one cares about.
F me!
Heather, how often does Dylan say that?
Whoa.
Scarred.
Dang.
I don't use vulgar consonants around her.
Vulgar consonants.
She's too
You mean like
Like F.
Vulgar. He doesn't use vulgar continents.
consonant.
Antarctica?
Oh, I died right at the end. No.
That was BS.
Yeah.
That was some BS.
Guy won.
That looks exactly like Tony, and it freaks me out.
Are you not impressed?
Tony, we're trying to wear an Aladdin Halloween costume.
What? Oh, yeah, yeah. I'm sure that's what you said.
Oh no. So that's like our Halloween costumes. It's
How am
So
I
it's
that
gonna
far
be-
down? I died like 40 times.
For Halloween, we should just keep changing outfits for different variations of Disney live-action remakes.
That's gross.
I'm gonna be Will Smith.
Tony can be the monkey from Aladdin.
I'm cool with that.
I've never seen. I haven't
Can
seen Aladdin
Can
yet.
I be the parrot from Aladdin?
I'm gonna be the new Rafiki.
Tony Toadstool. Tony to Toadstool.
he's a Goombas.
Toadstool.
Toadstool. I like it.
It's actually pretty catchy.
Who got 5 up?
Me.
How dare
No, it's probably Tony.
Let's play something else.
Okay.
I agree.
Well, let's watch you guys play something else.
You don't want to play?
Alright, so next up
Not
on the
really.
list is...
No.
Alright. Next up on the list is Pokemon. You guys have that.
Ugh.
What was the other game? What's wrong with Toad Treasure Tracker?
We'll play it next. I want to play some more.
Yeah,
Let's
yeah.
play
like-
something a little less Mario.
You guys...
One more
have
Pikachu.
Yeah. Chikapoo.
Also, if you're watching on Facebook, be sure to go check us out on Twitch, twitch.tv/RadJunk.
Well, we have this.
Close the software. Yes, close. You didn't close the software, Dylan.
What are we doing?
I said you didn't close the software. You're gonna break the whole Wii
I don't
U.
know how to do that.
Follow, like,
Whoa.
subscribe, hit the notification bell.
Do it. Do the things.
Also, be sure
Like,
to check
share,
out our
subscribe.
Discord.
All right. I was reading the disc.
It's it's thinking about it.
Harry,
Ah,
update.
my God.
You connected to the inmate.
I didn't connect it to the...
Who did? Sam.
I had to. It wouldn't let me.
Samantha.
I did it. I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
the one without the
Samantha.
streaming tab.
I'm sorry.
God dang it.
I didn't mean to.
To quote
I just-
hackers, you hooked it up to the internet, didn't you, Dade?
Never seen that movie.
It's Angelina Jolie's best role.
Oh, that's like the PSP movie.
The
Yeah.
PSP movie.
Yes, it was on the PSP.
Yeah. Somebody traded in a copy, and I was like, "Well,
God.
oh, are you kidding
Just
me?"
start the
Starting
software.
software.
Just, yeah. You don't need to do this.
Start software.
The downfall of modern.
God dang.
Software.
I actually like the Wii U. I'm not
I like it a lot. I like the way the controller feels in my hand, like the tablet.
It actually feels good. Like, I don't know how like a 8-year-old child holds it. Like for a grown man.
Well, hand it to Tony and find out.
Yeah, Tony.
I liked it.
So
Tony, get off your phone.
I was looking
Yeah.
at Marketplace, and then I went to Instagram.
Be present with your family and your
He's
internet
defending you on
family.
Instagram.
Yeah. He's like, I checked Marketplace first.
He's addicted.
Nate says he was talking with him.
Best.
What is this? What is this?
Pokemon tournament.
I already hate
That-
it.
It's a Pokemon. It's like a really.
I thought for a second this was Tokyo Mirage Sessions from the artwork.
I don't play that.
I thought you hated it.
Excuse me?
I like it, but I just kind of fell off of it.
You know who didn't like it?
Tony, because he doesn't like anything for more
Tony.
than 2 hours.
Yes, it was Tony.
Please set your name. Oh God.
Dozer.
Bad boy.
And it's gonna be just female. I'm just randomly thinking about.
Where's Squirtle?
Why is there no menu? It's so.
Yeah, it's weird. It's scary.
Yeah.
I know. I didn't like
The
this game.
developers were like, yeah, they don't want
It's
that.
like being in a
when it
float
came
tank.
out.
Like
Can we just? Yeah, I don't care.
Nate says, it's a Pokemon fighter game. Not too bad.
Let me fight the
actually.
Pokemon.
Part that's so we're lacking. I think this is actually built on the Tekken engine.
It is, yeah.
That's why it's called Pokken. Tekken and Pokemon.
Why wouldn't it be Peckin?
Peckin?
Pokken.
Heckin?
Peckin? Let's go
I don't
play some
wanna
Peckin.
Practice.
Yeah, you're already too good without practice.
Local battle.
Huh.
We're gonna learn together, Sam.
Alright.
This is a 3-button fighter, I believe.
So you use more than 3 buttons?
Yes.
Okay.
Basic battle.
I need caffeine.
No, you had a venti. You're good.
I had one venti today.
One venti.
Who can survive on one venti?
I want to be a luchador, Pika.
I don't get to pick.
No, you
What is a
already picked.
Blaziken?
Oh,
No, you
regular
do.
Pikachu.
That's like you got Combuskin, you got a Torchic, Combuskin, and then Blaziken.
What
I'm
are
gonna
you
be- I'm gonna be my
talking
boy.
about?
Oh, did I just see what? Oh, yeah. You can't hit me. I'm a ghost. You can't touch
That's
me.
not how
Yeah,
that
pick
works.
Gengar.
I mean, I got to eat Pokemon Souls with my Gengar, so it wasn't bad, but honestly, it was very easy. Learn for combat,
Wait, do I have to look at this
combos,
screen the whole
and
time?
specials, and then you just do counters when you block and combo them with special.
I just,
Okay.
it's just so like, I don't know. I just don't like it.
What?
This game.
Have you seen the arcade cabinets?
It needs more
Pokken?
music.
Yeah.
No.
They're really odd. They're Japan only. That's why.
Of course. That's why I've never seen one.
Yeah, there is no music. Where is the music to this game?
Oh, I can hear it.
Creepy.
Did you really just do that?
My boy back in there. He's my favorite.
It's number 94.
Was he?
Yeah, pretty sure.
I don't know.
Let me see if I remember.
What did I do?
Gengar looks like Jerry.
Pokemon.
Jerry's gonna
Oh,
pop
I
in the
do have to
chat.
Look at this.
No, you don't. You could
Yeah, I do.
see on the screen.
It's like in my view.
Oh wow.
I don't know what I'm doing. Suck it.
Yeah.
Gengar looks like a gusher.
Oh, got him with the nightshade.
Wii U has like really odd graphics. Like they're very smooth, much like the
look at it.
GameCube.
Yeah.
But at the same time, it's like I don't
How do
know.
I channel my boy here?
Has an odd
Sorry,
plastic
I
look.
didn't mean to do that.
I was pushing like this R button. Oh shoot!
Whoa.
Pika Libre is like
N64 controller says, "Can't wait for Link's Awakening to come out." You know,
I put him to sleep.
when they first announced that and showed it off, I was not excited, other than the art style.
The art style's kind of.
The closer it gets to the release date, I'm gonna slap Tony.
I have 1 HP left.
the more excited I am about it.
He's gonna slap me anyway.
Because I haven't played Link's Awakening in a
you
very
got me.
long time.
Yeah, boy.
And I think it would be fun to go
Cool.
back and play it, especially in that
1
art
HP
style.
left?
Any juggle combos like Tekken? I don't know.
I'd
So
imagine.
it's back to Link's Awakening though. I want that Steelbook, that European one. That looks like a Game Boy.
For what?
Link's Awakening.
Oh,
Jinx Awakening.
it's a Zelda. It's a Zelda game, so nobody's gonna buy it.
Well, there's a European special edition that comes in a Steelbook that looks like a Game Boy, and it sold out like immediately.
So we can already assume that that is going into the
Yeah.
Yeah. If I can find one,
Yes.
I'm probably going to get it. I'm trying to pull up an image for you guys right now.
Oh my God, Dylan.
Wrecking over here, guys.
Wreck and Tag Tournament.
Wrecking, teching on this Pokken.
Oh,
Wow.
Flawless
I just, yeah.
Yeah, the dungeon
Ew.
builder does look cool. And N64 controller, the graphics are cool. It kind of reminds me of the old like Christmas movies
For what?
for Link's Awakening.
Oh, looks like the old like Santa and Rudolph.
Yeah.
It does. It's really weird. Like Link is on the island of misfit toys.
Ooh.
Trying to.
Ooh.
Trying to pull up an image of that European version because it comes with a cool like Game Boy Steelbook
Oh, what?
that of course we're not getting.
Oh, I just went mega.
Oh God.
So this is what the
No.
European special edition of Link's Awakening looks like
Don't you give up,
on the
Ringo.
Switch.
Got him.
Dang. That was real close.
That was awesome.
You had like one.
I just saw I have an anniversary follower badge in the chat. Fantastic, Darren.
Aww.
Clint says,
Darren has an anniversary follower badge.
sorry, I was like busy pulling up an image, so now I'm like catching up on comments.
We're fighting Tom.
N64 controller says, favorite Zelda of all time. Mine's Link to the Past on SNES. And I'm going to roll this into Clint's question, where he said, what are your top 3 Zelda games? Tony, top 3 Zelda games, go.
I don't like Zelda.
Crusader of Senti, F-Zero, and Tokyo Mirage.
Tony could say Soul Calibur.
I can
On
look
the
at Smash
GameCube.
Brothers. That's the only time I've ever used it.
I guess Link to the Past, Breath of the Wild, Ocarina.
This game sucks.
Aquafina of time.
Aquafina of Time.
I'm going to say...
This game sucks. I'm bad at it.
Yeah. Sorry you had to be Luchador.
Eevee.
Luchador Pika.
Gengar.
I'm trying to think. I'm going to go... Ocarina...
You're like making a super solid comeback.
What did you say to me?
Ocarina, Link Between Worlds, Link to the Past.
Came back and won.
You're welcome.
Good job, Tony.
Thanks to button mashing. Ugh. Wait. Alright, so that means like. Oh, wait, how many rounds you get?
You gotta win 2.
Yeah.
2.
I don't know why I picked Lapras. But whatever.
Tony, did you get any games this week?
No.
Did you play any games this week?
No. I had school.
First week of school. Well, you, Dylon.
I didn't pick up anything this week. But guess what comes out next week, Joe?
Astral Chain.
Yes.
I'm excited for that one.
I keep getting that game and Daemon X Machina mixed up, and I want to say like Astral Machina. I'm like, I keep getting the 2 games mixed up, Astral Chain and Daemon X Machina.
Does the U.S. get a special edition? No.
They get we get the exact same special edition without that steelbook.
So no. Some BS.
What about you, Sam?
I've still been. I Did I get anything? No, Joe
I don't.
Joe picked up some games. I have still been playing Gato Roboto. I'm at a weird point where I'm kind of stuck though, so I don't know. Trying to get out of it, but we'll see.
That's a Metroid game for you.
Yep,
God,
sure
darn it.
is. Well, and it's so like there's guides on it of like here's what to do, but like in my particular situation, I can find nothing, and I'm like, well, I can't get past this. So
You may have missed an item or something.
yeah, and I keep going all over the map, but I'm like, I just don't know. What about you, Joe? I know you got some games.
I picked up some games. Been playing No Man's Sky on Xbox. I picked up Horizon Chase Turbo on the Switch.
Got him.
That was bull.
I also picked up Raiden 5 Director's Cut on the Switch. And then I picked up a rhythm game thanks to GameStop of Destin called Sonics or Zonix.
Yeah.
And it
I
is
feel like you would like that game.
the
Dylan.
most complicated rhythm game I've ever played in my entire life.
I'd give it a shot.
But it's also like
It's
beautiful anime girl,
not
so that's up
fun.
your
I don't know
alley.
about that.
He's listening like his toes in the room.
Yeah, okay.
Close your ears, Heather.
Yeah, she doesn't even know.
Don't worry, she knows. We all know.
Never gets to
She's seen your body pillow collection, I'm sure.
Yes, yes.
But yeah, Horizon Chase Turbo is fantastic. I don't know what any of this does. Horizon Chase Turbo is fantastic, especially if you like Cruising USA. Clint, I have played Raiden 5. I played it previously, and then I threw it in on the Switch. It's a great game on the Switch. It's really good. If you can find a copy of it, because it's getting harder and harder to find, I think Amazon still has some available. Order it, because I think it's going to get tough to get.
What game?
Raiden 5. Director's Cut.
I want to get that.
Didn't that one came with like a little mini CD
Yeah, it came with soundtrack.
with the GameCube
and,
soundtrack?
It's not a
What?
She didn't understand the small.
No, I'm just kidding. But it's a mini CD. Oh, that's
Love
inappropriate
Cruising
for the
USA,
stream.
Spent so much money at the skating rink playing that as a kid, huh? Yeah, dude, it's good. Cruising's good.
What's this-
On it and
What's this
blur it?
game? This game is rated E for everyone, so
I
guess
the rhythm
that's for
game is
everyone.
tough
Yeah,
because
obviously.
you use both Joy-Cons to do directionals as far as the buttons go, so up, down, left, right, and down. But then there's another pattern that utilizes the thumbsticks.
Wait, for this game?
No, for the rhythm game on the Switch, for Zonix or whatever. And so
God dang.
at some point, the icons that come towards you, you have to like hit the joysticks in the same direction as those icons. But then there's a third pattern where it's like you have to hold the joysticks, and it switches so quickly. It's tough. It's hard to explain, and there's lots of songs. Music's good. The interface is good. It's just hard. I feel like I'm using a Q-tip as a weapon.
I mean, kinda.
Ooh,
Dang,
that's a close one.
dang.
I have no idea what I'm doing.
Like, why?
Yeah, I will not take this guy anymore. I'm sorry. I highly apologize for any child watching out there.
This is a child-friendly game.
Gosh
I don't
darn it.
understand. With that perfectly placed.
I knew these Pokemans was a cult. You never let my child play this.
It's of the devil.
Heather wasn't allowed to play it as a kid.
My cousin wasn't. You knew you wanted to. You wouldn't. They wouldn't let you. I'm sorry.
Sup, nerds? Says Dave. Hey, Dave.
Oh, Dave. This is Pokken Tournament
It's
on
like,
the Wii U. It's Tekken with Pokemon.
basically. So Matrix next week. Oh, yeah. I'm
Yeah.
gonna go see the Matrix in the movie theater.
Yeah, Matrix 1 being re-released.
Yeah,
How
but
do
the
I
Matrix
do the
came out
special-
before you
like,
were
what are the
born,
buttons?
I was
Tony.
just pushing L and R until something happened.
Legit.
Done in 99.
What
I thought it was 98.
Pretty sure it was 99.
No.
I was a year old, so I remember it.
Tony saw it in the theaters.
That ain't sad at all.
Uh,
All right, we playing another game? Or you wanna do
Yeah.
another round?
I want to do another round.
Okay.
One more round.
All right.
With your
Oh, you want to do the same guy?
Yeah, one more.
All right. All right.
Tekken with X equals winning formula. Yeah, I agree.
Texan.
Especially Tekken with Street Fighter.
Like, what it?
Second.
This
Heckin'?
Pokemon.
Heckin'.
What about Shrekin? Can we do Shrekin?
Shrek.
Shrekin. I mean, that's Shrek Super Slam. It's basically Shrekin.
Pretty much.
It's not time yet, and you just got your grubby fingerprints all over this perfectly nice Wii U disc.
I like it.
How you gonna know it's me?
I just watched
How's it gonna go?
it. Easiest case ever. Watch them
I watched him pick it up.
Guilty as charged.
I feel like Wii U discs are so, like, hard.
They're made of disc.
They are indeed. Does anyone remember Pokemon Snap? Yes, it's
greatest N64 game ever.
the greatest rail shooter ever made.
I totally agree with that.
One time in the shop, I popped in a copy just to test it, and ended up playing the entire game. I beat it in about 4 hours, because it's not a very long game, but I enjoyed myself. I love that game. Yes,
cool.
I do.
Stupid.
Yeah, that's what I thought,
I have
Tony.
no idea what
What
I'm
a
doing right now.
freaking
and
thought.
It like annoys me that I don't know what I'm doing in the game. Like I'm pressing the button, it does stuff. You do the thing you told me to do.
Okay, you push L1. You push L1 to activate your little shifty boy.
I'm sorry.
To activate the Shifty Boys.
The official name.
I don't think Dylan's character needs to activate any more boys. Video games were life. Plus, as a kid loving Pokemon, I was in heaven.
Oh,
I think most
sure,
kids
yeah.
were. Oh, yeah.
Pokemon Blue, greatest game of all time.
Well, and then you had, like, which as an adult isn't really that great of a game, but as a kid, Hey You Pikachu was dope.
I never played that.
You got to just talk to your Pikachu. It was really just you screaming at it a lot, being
we
like,
just
hey,
played Seaman.
hey! And the Pikachu's like, ah! But, you know, your mom sends you out into the woods, and it's like, oh, there's a Pikachu waiting for you outside. Why don't you go with him? Yeah. It's really weird. I'm
In
like,
Pokemon,
wow.
it's all about your parents kicking you out.
Yeah,
of the
your,
house.
your parents are like, get out of here.
You're 10 years old. You're out of the house.
Go on an adventure with this electric rat. Okay. That special edition console, though, yeah, you're right. With the, like, the cheeks lighting up.
Oh, I got that one.
The cheeks lighten
I
up.
got that one with.
They do! Pikachu's cheeks light up.
Wait, you talking about the one? Yeah, I got that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, with two of the controls.
Why'd
Oh.
you say that? Like, why'd you think that was misconstrued, Joe?
I don't know.
Is Joe's trying to light some cheeks?
Are we doing the Area 51 raid or what?
Oh yeah, we need to. Everybody, sign up. We actually started a RadJunk group.
Oh, the RadJunk,
Area 51.
That's what's really happening in our Discord.
The problem is that the government doesn't want anybody to know that Area 51 is actually in Fort Walton Beach.
It's in the back of RadJunk.
what do you think's in
That
the
way
back
people
room?
here like this.
Not the back room, but the back room.
Clint says he was a little too old for Pokemon, but he ended up playing his little sisters. Yeah,
It was
I mean,
fine.
I think it's good. What is that drawing?
Who drew that?
No one. Because, ooh.
Okay, we were vlogging today,
You like old games.
and we're gonna do a Tales from the Game Store type of thing. These two guys came in, asked if we had something, and they were looking at PS2 games. And Tony was talking about brushing his teeth.
Wait, what?
And then one of them farted, and I thought it was Tony. And then I heard the one guy go, "Did you just fart?" He's like, "No." And then he did it again. And then they were like, "See you guys," and they left.
Like, just bolted. Doing what?
The ultimate crop dust.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
it
mean,
wasn't
honestly.
It wasn't even like a crop dust. It was just like rapid fire in and out. Like
One
So
time,
embarrassed they just could not stay anymore.
I used to work at a boutique out in watercolor, and
Wait, watercolors replace?
yes.
yes, it's on 30A.
Will you educate him on something?
Wait, I didn't know that was the name of like a town.
Yes, it's next to Seaside.
Okay, watercolor.
It's called watercolor.
I
Yes.
like, okay.
That's exactly how it
Heather
went,
used to
Nate.
also work there.
I mean, I know what you're talking about, but I didn't know the place was called watercolor.
So
That's kind of
I used to sell like really high-end clothes to rich women. That's what I did. And this lady walks in, and like She stands, because the way it was like right inside the door was like the register and like the counter. So she walks in, stands in the middle because there was like a big open area, stands there for a minute, and then leaves. And I think she must have pooped her pants because it smelled so bad after she left. And then other people came in and they're looking at me and I'm like, oh my god, these people think I like pooped in the store because like this lady just cropped us and me and left.
This is something that happens with Tony all the time.
Like that was so rude.
Oh, you can do better?
Yeah, come on, Dylan.
No, one of the best bolts I've ever heard was actually our good friend Tony here did it.
Yeah.
So he and Todd were supposedly was it Chili's? I think it was Chili's. And
They call Tony out like
they
that.
saw Bubba Watson, the professional golfer, with his family, right? And so Todd sends me a photo over his shoulder, like, bro, guess who looks sitting behind us? And it was Bubba. And I was like, oh, that's kind of cool. And he was like,
Bubba Watson's a golfer.
yeah, a
for those that don't
professional
know.
golfer, really, really good from this area. And yeah, just in case you care. And so later on, he calls me and tells me that he bet Tony to go up to his table and like look at him and go, "Dude, are you Jordan Spieth?" Which is another professional golfer, just to, I guess, be an idiot. But supposedly what happens is this is what Todd tells me. Tony goes to the table, puts his hand like on the table, looks at him like everybody at the table looks at him, he goes, and then he just walks off. He froze, he couldn't do it, and he just leaves.
Did this really happen, Tony?
It happened. It
Tony
totally
blacked
happened.
out. He doesn't remember.
He definitely did that to Bubba Watson. He freaking froze and bolted on Bubba Watson.
Tony blacked out. He just doesn't. He doesn't remember.
Jesus. Like,
Oh man, that's great.
audio game, thank you for the follow. My notifications are kind of jacked, and it's not showing me everything.
Here, Dylan. Give me a shot.
What? I love this game, dude.
I think that was another
This is one of like the hidden gems on the 3DS and the Wii U. This is what needs to come to Switch.
Oh, that was 7 days
They,
ago.
they didn't bring these to Switch yet, have they?
No, I'm sure they will.
This collection.
Isn't this what they
in-
did the Nintendo World Championships in 2015 on? Or something like
know.
that?
Maybe.
We should go. We've got to be good at games.
Closest one's Miami.
Okay.
I just
down.
want some swag. So
Oh, I gotta do Excite Bike. All I gotta do is reach the finish line. So I just have to beat the first line.
Audio game, now you get to watch us just be dumb playing games
yeah,
every
I'm
Sunday.
sorry.
That's all I had to do?
Yeah. They're very fast, instantaneous challenges.
Watch out for mud.
It's kind of like WarioWare, but serious.
I loved Excite Bike back in the day.
No, you didn't.
I played the crap out of this game. I remember I actually got it at a game exchange in Hattiesburg, Mississippi.
Oh.
Wait,
When
there's a
they-
game store in Mississippi.
When they existed, yeah.
There are people in Mississippi.
Wait, people in Mississippi.
Clint, what
have-
is Harmful Park?
People in Mississippi have technology. Oh, and I'm totally getting lost by these guys.
Watch out for rivals. As they
Oh.
swerve in and out of their
Looks
lanes.
beautiful.
Mr. Evil Knievel.
This is a shmup? What is this?
Evil Knievel.
I'm gonna have to buy this right now. Dang it.
Mm.
It's called Harmful Park? Looks like it's on PlayStation?
Was it Japan only?
Yeah,
looks
I
like?
would imagine.
Good thing we have a modded PS1.
Probably based on some stupid
Guess what?
anime.
Yeah.
What's up, Money Blue?
What's up?
Howdy.
Things are great. How's
Yeah,
Tennessee?
It's hot down here.
Yeah, it's real hot.
Muggy, sticky.
It rains just long enough to make everything really sticky.
Yeah.
Not long enough to cool anything down though.
Clint, don't show me more shmups that I'm gonna have to buy, like obscure ones, please.
Oh, I crashed.
Don't buy my copy. I mean, it really is how Joe is. He's like, oh, a shmup.
Boom. Got that wheelie.
Like, what's the one that's Gunbird?
Mobile Life Force.
Mobile Light Force, and it just looks like a terrible, like, Charlie's Angels, like, BS kind of game. And then you plug it in, and it's Gunbird.
So close.
What in the heck?
Oh my
Clint.
god!
What is it?
It's like $500 game. Clint, why did you do this?
Yeah, I'm doing it.
No, you're not. No.
Suck it. At least you get the first time.
I could probably buy some kind of cool shmup arcade cabinet for that.
Schmarcade.
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 Arcade. I'm gonna shoot 'em up.
Mud.
Ah!
That's alright.
Man.
Oh, trivia question. What was the first game that ever had a track creator?
Wasn't it this?
Well done.
I would debate
Ah.
Look it up. I actually want to know. That's what I've always heard.
I thought it was this,
You
but
don't know.
that. I have a computer in front of me.
yeah, you're right.
So do we all do. They're called smartphones. Now you can play stage 2. What is it? Oh, you gotta do it in the dark? I'm totally doing that.
Oh, audio game. That's awesome. I just realized who you are. What's up, man? You know how car guys like know who other car guys are by their cars?
Yeah.
I know who people are by their arcade machines.
Ah.
Nerd.
I mean, that's.
You shut your mouth, Tony.
Oh my goodness, it's getting really heated in here. You guys are making me.
I'm not
upset.
paying you tomorrow.
That's just Florida.
Tony doesn't get paid tomorrow
Shh, that's the point.
or ever.
Supposed to invoke fear.
Do you feel it, Tony? Do you feel it, Mr. Krebs?
Looking at console versions right now.
So no. Well, this is fun.
I think.
I don't.
Have a shot.
eh,
Do it.
eh.
Do it.
So there was a game on the Commodore 64 called Rally Speedway that apparently had a track creator.
And I may stand corrected.
No, I want to play it.
The problem is all those things kind of came out around the same time, and it's kind of hard to gauge which one was first.
That's
like
fair.
Excitebike, the other one, and then there's
Sci-Fi was
another-
85.
Then there's a DOS game.
Balloon Balloon Fight has the same flight mechanics as Joust.
Yeah,
Yes, it does.
it does. Good job, Iwata.
R.I.P.
Rip. We do
Rally
have a
Speedway
really,
came out in '83, so I think it's got Excitebike beat.
It does.
We have a really cool ROM hack of this game
Oh, the Wada one.
that somebody put Iwata into. It was John Riggs made that, didn't he?
It was John Riggs.
Take a lot of time.
Shout out to John Riggs.
I hate you.
boy.
Get out.
Ooh.
That's bad.
Clint, the cover art on that PS1 game looks very familiar, but the name doesn't ring a bell unless I was just like had a few too many drinks and went down a weird PS1 rabbit hole. But no, that one's all you, man.
Do I have to just?
I'm back
just
on
jump
a
him?
PC Engine kick, I
Good
think.
job, Sam.
Wow. I just what?
Yeah, all you do is hit him. Without flying too far.
I feel like my PS1 collection has exceeded what it was supposed to be, so now I'm like, no more PS1 games for a while.
Yeah, we got rid of a bunch.
Have you guys ever heard of Anarchy Reigns on the PS3 and 360?
I saw you put a copy of that.
Mm-mm.
It's apparently the spiritual sequel to Mad World on the Wii, and it's like an arena fighter-ish, up to 16 players.
Never heard of it.
It looks pretty cool.
There goes Tony.
I'm gonna get.
Awesome, Nate.
He's regular.
Tony is regular.
Keep up those probiotics.
We ate a lot of fried rice with barbecue sauce in it today.
Great.
I don't care what you guys say, it was good.
Top 10 boys.
I still need to play Rage. Like Rage 2.
Oh yeah.
Didn't even think about buying it. We'll get that one.
But Terry Crews game.
Molly at GameStop
Terry
convinced me to
Crews
get it.
game, what was that?
Crackdown.
Crackdown 3.
Oh, that's never mind.
Oh,
Hey, that's probably on Game Pass.
did
Probably
Gears
is.
come out today?
You can
Gears
play.
What? Pop?
No, the new one. Gears of War 5 or 4.
Well, you can play.
5.
I got an ad. That was like if you're on Game Pass,
Yeah,
you
I
can,
think if you have Game Pass Ultimate,
can
or
play it
whatever, I think
early.
You can play it now.
How do you upgrade from what you have to Ultimate?
You just log into your account on your computer and you just knock it
Sorry.
over to Ultimate,
guys.
and it'll automatically combine your two things. So your Xbox Live and your Game Pass.
So since I already have both,
Yeah, it'll combine them.
Oh my
and it
god.
saves you a few dollars.
that's nice.
This is too much.
Nate said Kenna was hurting a little bit after our adventures yesterday.
Oh!
Oh my
That's what
God.
happens when you get old. Trust me, we were all feeling it.
It wasn't too bad.
I'm not old. I'm still young.
Dylan,
I am.
you're pretty old.
Not old.
Oh,
Oh, you only got-
wow.
Wow.
Oh, we need to pull the joust cabinet out of storage.
Yes,
You have a
we
joust
do.
cabinet?
I have a
Yeah.
nice joust
Oh,
cabinet.
I've seen it. Yeah,
We got it. Me and Rich got it like 90% of the way working.
Yeah, it's just got some weird lines.
It's
to
got
this
some
one or
weird
something.
glitches, but
oh my god.
it runs and plays. Just
I'm totally
needs a little
down.
work.
It's one of my favorite NES games.
That game is really good. I know about Wonder 3, Clint.
This is
Quit
like,
telling me about shooters that I'm gonna have to spend hundreds of dollars
Stop it.
on.
you know what this kind of reminds me
Joe's
of? Sam?
broke. Don't look at him. I'm just
Like
kidding.
Flappy Bird.
Yeah.
Who's got a
Same.
record for a game they bought but didn't play until way later? Half-Life 2 Episode 1. About 11 years between purchase and play.
Ooh. I have a lot that I've bought that I haven't played.
I know.
Going off collection.
Now I'm trying to think of like...
Uh,
Oh, actually,
Uh-oh.
Actually.
What?
I have one that I purchased in probably 2006-ish, maybe 7, and still haven't opened.
What?
It's called The Saboteur on Xbox 360.
I know exactly what you're
Oh.
talking about.
It's supposed to be a good game. I just have not opened it, haven't played it. I remember buying it. It was after work late one night at Walmart, and I was like, "Oh, it's cool," and I bought it and just never played it. It's sitting on my shelf at home.
I honestly, oh man, that's
Whoa.
a great question.
That's a really good
That's
question.
an awesome question.
Maybe I'll sit on it for another like 10 years and then open it just to win this.
Well, here's the thing. So I have like a box full of NES games from when I was a kid,
Yeah.
and I'd have to go through that to see if there's one in there that I haven't played.
I guess, yeah.
But does that actually count since like basically like hand-me-downs from my parents? Or is it something like I actually bought wanting to play and then just never...
I would say you wouldn't have to necessarily say bought, but like acquired.
That makes sense.
However, I think at one point my NES stuff is probably my oldest stuff,
Yeah.
like longest running, and I think I've played almost every game
I mean, I probably
in
have.
there.
But that's one thing I might check that out this week to see if there's anything like... Dang, Sam, that was good.
I think the only ones in my collection for NES that I haven't played are ones that I acquired more recently.
Oh man.
Oh, I have a ton in my collection that I haven't played.
There's a copy of Sonic.
So it's there are several games that I've had for probably several years that I
Yeah.
haven't played yet. So 11 would be pushing it for me. I don't think I've had something for 11 years that I haven't played.
I need to see when the Saboteur came out because I think I bought it when it came out.
I mean, I got a Pokemon Moon that's still sealed. Haven't played. That's not really that long though.
That game came out in 2009, so 10 years, yeah.
Wow, he got you.
Yeah. Dang. I'll have to look.
Got him.
Ooh, almost died.
Yeah, you did.
Wow.
I only
Thanks.
got 1 star for that?
BS. But okay.
Get them beat
I want my
points, whatever that
stamp.
is.
All right, y'all ready to play something else? Or?
Balloon fight, man. I'm not gonna lie. But none escapes,
I bet I've got
yeah.
some PC games that I purchased that I have not played yet, like when I was a kid.
Oh, you go through the screen. I forgot about that. Get it. Well done.
Oh my god.
Is that a little stressful?
Stressful. I'm sweating.
I totally forgot you could go through the screen. I would have like, trying to be bouncing around.
Yeah.
Stage 4.
All right.
I
wanna
think
play
I have a
an
game that
NES
I
game?
purchased in 2004 that I haven't played.
Oh, shoot.
Ooh.
TV Baseball on the TurboGrafx 16.
Yeah, okay.
I've never played it.
Let me ask you something. If there's a PC game that you played in the 90s that you would like to go back and play, how would you be able to play it on something now, say that runs like Windows 10?
So it depends on the game.
What am I doing?
GOG, I think it's Good Old Games or whatever. They have lots of ways and shells that you can launch old games. You can also install something like DOSBox to run it. I mean, you could, if you really wanted to, you could go all out and build a 90s spec computer, like on the cheap.
I still have that thing I bought at the thrift store that nobody would buy at the trade night. That super old like game graphics card.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
That's actually
yeah.
not that old. It's old.
Yeah, boy.
But I mean, we could build like a 90s spec computer to play older games. You could emulate stuff. You could do a virtual machine. There's lots of ways to do it. It would be fun to build like a Voodoo 2 based computer.
You thinking?
Parts on your brain.
Brains Y2K
Always.
all day.
No. Why are you not floating?
Speaking of which, I have to give away a game.
God.
You have to what?
Y2K hit 200 subscribers on YouTube today, so I have to give away a game.
How are you going to do it to the subscribers who subscribe?
Let's
Yeah.
play Splatoon.
Splatoon.
You guys have it.
You don't like Splatoon? I figured out of all the like shooter style games, this would be the one that you'd like be all
I
about.
actually own Splatoon 2 for Switch. It's actually a fun game. I'm not gonna
Yeah.
lie.
Nate says, "Don't bitch out. Build a DOS computer." We could build a DOS computer.
Dude, I miss like the candy we had in like elementary school.
Do it.
Oh yeah.
We've got Commodores and Ataris.
That's what I'm saying though, like stuff that you could play like old Jack Nicklaus golf and
Jack Nicholson golf.
Oregon Trail. Did you ever play Treasure Mountain, that education game?
That sounds really familiar.
Oregon Trail.
I mean,
Yep.
Oregon.
Oregon Trail. You died of
Voodoo
dysentery.
2, Quake 2 for the win. Yeah, that's about what I played Quake 2 on, I think. Maybe. Something that was like a Voodoo 2 equivalent. Have you guys seen the Angry Video Game Nerd episode about Chex Quest?
No.
Do you guys even know what Chex Quest is?
No.
No.
It's reskinned Doom that they gave away with Chex cereal.
No.
I was really into
Such
it
a
when it came
90s
out, so when I saw that episode, I was like, yes.
That's
Is that
such a
what
90s
then?
ploy.
It apparently has like a really weird cult following.
I can see that.
I remember that LucasArts chest, Nate. That's a good selection of
They have
games.
Chex Quest DLC.
They do actually.
They do not.
They do.
No, they don't.
Yeah,
Is
'cause
Chex
you
Quest
can,
2?
you can do patches for it, so you could do like Brutal Chex Quest, which is like Brutal
You're
Doom.
gonna be a girl. Guess, yeah, a white girl.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Splatoon that much.
I played the first one for a little while.
Why did
It had batteries.
you unplug it? Well, it wasn't charged like at all.
It was only charged fully.
Maybe the freshest squid on the block.
Yeah,
Duh.
I know what you're saying.
Squid Squad.
Squid Squad.
Don't you love those motion controls?
Hey, I actually turned them off when I played.
I did too.
They were awful.
Oh, well, I can't even walk.
But then, like,
I don't
actually,
need
I
all
got
this.
used
I
to them
just
for a
wanna
little bit, and I was
do-
like, I kind of need that. Darren says, Earth and Beyond, own it since 03, never touched it.
God, what did I buy? I didn't touch.
Tony, do you have a game? What is the oldest game that you have bought but have not played yet?
That would be.
Like, not age of the game, but time from
How
when
long
you
you've had
purchased it
Oh.
and
yeah.
how long you have owned it and you still haven't played it, or it took you X amount of years to play it. So, like, mine was a game that I bought in, like, 09, potentially, and still haven't played.
What game is that?
The Saboteur on Xbox 360. It's sitting on my shelf brand new.
That is hilarious.
Wait, so
It's either
what
that
if,
or
what if you've-
TV
what if
baseball.
you've actually played the game, but since you got it, you haven't played your copy of the game?
Well, I mean, that could work, I guess.
'Cause I have a copy of GoldenEye, but I've never played it.
Let's stick to games that you have like purchased for yourself, and then you just never.
Yeah. Like, never
Which is
played it.
easier.
Jeez.
I'm not trying to be
Oh,
harsh. But that's
you
just
know, I
expensive.
just
You're
don't
being,
use-
being hard. Absolutely.
All right, good. really can't think of one, man, because I played every game I have at home.
Yeah, but what
I
was
haven't.
there a game that you bought and it just took a really
the
long
Red
time
Sox.
before you actually
Yeah,
played?
6 games. Not 600.
Yeah.
Like a game you bought and it just took a really long time for you to even open it up and play it.
Yeah. Well,
Like it just sat.
Oh, actually, I had both copies of Fire Emblem. Was it Fates and Birthright? And I sold them before I even opened them.
Is that the one I bought you?
You know what?
No, that's
Pokemon
the
Moon.
Switch one. I'm talking about
Oh.
the one that came on 3DS.
It was Pokemon Moon. I had it sitting like until I sold it to you guys. Like I had it sitting for months. And I just never it
Yeah.
was sealed.
And now I took it home and it's still sealed.
It's still sealed. We still haven't played it.
Keep the
Shoot
legacy
Okay.
shoot more
strong.
paint up.
I don't.
Shoot more paint.
All
Go back up to the top.
right. I feel like Tony. I'm like, okay, I'm done with this. I've played Splatoon enough times. I just like. I don't want to do this tutorial right
definitely
now.
God, I hate motion controls.
Also, if any of you people on Twitch want to throw us your Twitch Prime subscription, that would be fantastic.
Yeah, you know, you're not using it.
It means that I can buy Tony French fries.
I don't need more. I'm kidding.
You know what we ate today for lunch? Spicy nuggets.
Courtesy of
Windles.
Windows. All right, guys, that was Splatoon.
Yeah, Splatoon 1.
I just don't wanna.
We didn't update it.
Tony, give us Toad Tracker. Go.
Toad.
Yeah.
How do you do this?
Home. Get home. Close the software.
It's the right case.
Heather, go get Red Bull.
Heather, Joe doesn't need the caffeine. Don't do it.
That's right.
You're not the boss of me.
What you need is water.
Yes.
That is nature's Red Bull.
What?
Never speak to me again. Just kidding.
Drink water.
Dylan,
I do drink water.
you got high off of a pepper.
I have been brainwashed to stay hydrated.
I could probably actually. I should drink more water, but
Earth juice.
earth juice.
Earth sauce.
Earth sweat.
I don't know. Wouldn't,
Planet perspiration.
Wouldn't lava be like earth sauce?
Yeah.
Wait, are we drinking Captain Planet sweat?
Are you sure that's a sweat?
Do we need to like
His
bottle
tears.
this out of water instead of that Captain Planet's tears?
That's a
This
good
is
way to
actually
get
pretty
to.
good water.
What's up with Mighty Number 9? I bought a sealed copy from Walmart for $7.
It's
It got
Everyone hated it?
Well, hold on. Mighty Number 9 got way more flack than it deserved.
everyone.
No, it deserved
Pooped
all
on
of
No,
it?
it didn't. It was a good game.
I didn't play
Mega
it.
Man game. Mega Man itself deserves.
It is not a okay.
The
Came
only
out-
good Mega Man game is Mega Man Soccer. Let's get that
Oh,
out of the
give
way.
me a break.
Could we quit with the dang updates?
We're replacing you.
Yeah, Sam, you're with the updates. Jesus,
You because of your love for Mega Man Soccer.
it's a great sports title.
So, to me, Mighty Number 9 was actually a good game. The problem was is that everybody that reviewed it and played it had this crazy expectation that it was going to be a fully polished Mega Man game, and it's not. It wasn't going to be, and it's, man, it's a good game. Play the game.
I haven't played it, so I have no opinion on it. And that's how people should be.
Have any of you played it except for me?
No, I haven't. Therefore, no,
No.
opinion.
What system do we own it on? Wii U?
It came out on.
I don't remember which one I bought it on.
Did it come out on the Xbox One?
Yes.
It
I may have
did.
bought it on PS4.
So, a little bit about this game.
I don't like
Captain
it.
Toad Treasure Tracker.
Puzzler, ain't it?
Yeah, it's a puzzle.
Why aren't
type
you
game.
playing this?
It's definitely one of the better first-party titles for this console, and I don't want to say more sought after, but it's just one of those titles that actually,
It was a later release on it, wasn't it?
yeah,
Yeah, they put it on. It's on the Switch.
it's
though,
actually
so.
a really enjoyable game to play through. It's one of those few like Wii U titles. It's like, yeah, this is why I like the Wii U. But then again, this was released on the Switch, was it not?
It was. I just said that.
Clint
I
says he has a Wii U
Listen
copy
with your
and he
ears.
doesn't think he should open it. If you're going for that upside train, then yeah, don't open it. Gage also just texted us and wondered why Goombas isn't on the show, but the Goombas is on the show.
He was
what are you
pooping.
So open your special eyes, Gage.
Yeah. I was in the plunging.
The Grundle dungeon.
The
The Grundle garage.
Grundle Garage.
This game's so good.
I hate that. Here, you play. It's your turn. Your turn, Tony.
Tony's good at games like this.
Break the
Oh my gosh.
Meow, 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 meow.
We're not playing that game anymore.
Meow.
This isn't that Mario game.
About to fall asleep.
Wake up. Wake up, you got to for the viewers.
I'm gonna do ASMR into the mic. We're gonna play Captain Toad's Treasure Tracker.
I can't even hear you. I doubt
They can. Joe's all up in the mic. Having a tasty
up
snack.
It's a tasty snack of a toad.
Ew.
Is Toad a shiitake
Um,
or a portobello?
Mushroom.
Dylan's like, I thought mushrooms were mushrooms.
I don't think he's like the kind that you eat and then your life kind of looks like this, so.
He's a psilocybin.
Yeah.
Mushroom.
Psilocybin.
Psilocybin.
Sid says this game is cool. The 2-player is dope.
Oh.
Jump.
No, I'm looking around first. See if you can do much on the court. Can't get in there yet.
I wish they had made it where you could use 2 DRCs like on the dev kit.
Yeah, that would have been cool. Just like, meow.
Like, nope.
There we go. Ooh, cute diamond boys. Can I get a ring that has a diamond on it, but like with the little happy face like that?
Is that what you want?
No. Just kidding. It's so cute though.
Wii U version I don't think has a 2-player, but it's still a great game. The Switch version has 2 players. Yeah, I think that was a big draw on the Switch version.
That's exactly right.
Yeah.
I knew it was something like that they added.
Onion boy. Don't worry about it. A radish boy. Is that a radish?
I think it's a radish, like in Mario 2. Is that a golden mushroom?
Yeah, we're gonna figure it out.
Oh. Shy Guy says no.
Little shy guy. You know,
We should-
you know what shy guy is really good at? Tennis.
Huh. Okay.
Just saying.
Okay.
You know,
Anything? Okay, yeah, the golden mushroom is cool.
Joe and Tony did not like Mario Tennis on the Switch, but
Oh, yeah, I hated it.
Aces.
yeah,
sucked.
I liked it.
Bad game.
Whoa.
We haven't really watched that doesn't
So are we all going to get Astral Chain? Is it multiplayer?
Because if it is, we need to stream. Or not, if that's how you're
No, I mean, it's just like another game to add to the list.
Right.
Well, I mean, if we're actually going to
Yeah,
play
but
it,
remember that time we used to actually play games together?
No, I never
Like,
played with you guys.
besides Sunday? Well, not you, because we keep giving you systems to play with us, and then
And
you
you
don't
just
do
keep
it.
selling the systems.
So,
Well, see, I'm good at that.
He's like, I need a bug deflector for my truck.
Hey, I did.
Well,
Not-
it's love bug season, man. I gotta
My disk drive broke on my PS4. No,
I
it
actually
didn't.
did, though.
Yeah, okay. I almost picked up Marvel Ultimate Alliance the other day. I just don't think I'm gonna play it. It's gonna sit.
I gotta play the games that I own.
We have like
have
2 large stacks
stupid
of
amount of
Switch
games.
games that we have not even touched.
My turn.
Yes.
Astral Chain confirmed to have multiplayer co-op.
Is it online though, or is it only local?
You can now play using
However,
Amiibo.
Twin Cop isn't just an AI companion. Nintendo's official page revealed that the title will support 2 simultaneous
No, I don't wanna
players
play
for
this
those who
again.
want to team up. It's assumed at this time that it'll only be local co-op due to the lack of
Gosh.
streaming online.
Dang it. I don't.
So local only.
I guess so.
Exit the course. Yes. I don't need to play this again.
Local only.
Uh,
You know, it's funny that like a lot of people complain about games not having local co-op now, and now we're like, why isn't this online?
Why can't we play together? I never want to go to your house.
I don't want to go to your house.
Whoa. That was rude.
So do I.
I don't.
It's a house. Why?
You have a breakfast nook.
I fell.
What?
Tony lives in a breakfast nook.
Oh, that's
He really-
true.
yeah.
Talking about me. I'm like, it's not big old breakfast. I do like making breakfast.
Can I jump out of here? Or is
Yeah,
this...
he makes
He makes a
How do I get out?
toaster scrambles.
I do.
Listen, toaster scrambles are delicious. Don't tell me otherwise.
Do you put the icing on the scrambler though?
What?
What? Wait, what?
So wait, if you're gonna eat a Pop-Tart, right?
You just take it
Yes.
Do you eat it cold or do you
No.
toast it?
You
No.
eat it cold.
Heather?
You toast it and you only eat the skins.
Thank you.
Oh,
Excuse
no. You
me?
only eat the strawberry with the frosting.
Thank you, Dylan. No, Dylan.
You got, and hot or cold?
Cold.
No,
Yes.
no, that's gross.
Hot Pop-Tarts are gross.
They're so molten.
The nasty strawberry.
Strawberry's so gross.
Strawberry's so.
Strawberry's the only good Pop-Tart.
It is not.
They also made an ice cream. Do you remember the hot fudge?
Those were
that was in the
nasty.
freezer?
I didn't like those very
Those were
much.
nasty.
I didn't even know that existed.
Heather and I don't share the same views on
I
snacks,
don't want
so
Dylan
cold.
and I do.
I don't like cold Pop Tarts. It's
I
like
thought you would like fish Pop-Tarts.
Pop Tart gazpacho.
Ceviche Pop-Tart.
Tilapia pudding.
No, no.
That was gold.
I mean, Nate, you're right though.
I can't imagine that flavor.
I've been eating a lot of guava toast lately. As odd as that is.
Oh, that's so bad.
That was great.
Jesus, Tony.
Tony, I hate you.
Tilapia.
Clint says I haven't posted a Pop Tart ever. You're missing out, man.
No, it's gross. It's like
Oh.
disgusting hot lava in your mouth.
That's probably your best joke ever on the show.
That was up there.
That's
That was.
We need like a top 5 Tony moments show. Like just like
God, I would have to go through so
Highlights.
much footage.
highlights. The Goombas is number 1.
We've been doing this show for 2 years.
I know.
And I would have to go through every episode that Tony's ever been on, which is the majority of them.
Yeah.
And they average an hour to 2 hours a show.
I know there have been 2 or 3 times where he had me hurt, like crying, like laughing.
That's literally hundreds of hours.
It really is.
Sounds like a good project for Tony.
Well, that's also why we started vlogging.
Yeah. I need you to figure out when you were the funniest and take note of it.
Subject to opinion.
Well, the evidence
No,
is
because
us-
you laugh at your own jokes so hardcore, you know when you're funny.
Ah!
Oh, you got stomped
Sorry.
on the button.
Just screamed for no reason. That was annoying.
Hot, they're good, but can be dangerous. That is true, Dave.
That's some.
Because the second you get one of those s'mores Pop Tarts like too hot, and that marshmallow comes out, it's like, this might take my skin.
Hidden Valley
No,
Pop-Tarts.
you deserve to have your skin taken if you're eating.
What?
Nate said that someone should go through. Someone should go through all the shows and clip him going to the restroom to a montage.
We'll like speed it up
Wait,
and do
what's-
that
what's
like
the background music.
We'll just make him
What's
like
the
walk
Like-
back
background
and
music?
forth.
that like
What's the background
Could it be the
music?
Wii
for it?
menu?
It's do-do-no-no-no-no.
Diddum, diddum, diddum. Nate, if you want to do it, go for it, man.
Oh, man.
It's all you.
That's gold.
I don't want to watch Tony that much. I already have to see him twice a week.
That's fair.
That's very true. Ooh, that was good.
Tapioca pudding.
Pop Tarts. what kind of icing you putting on it?
Bro, that's good. I don't even know.
Barbecue sauce.
Barbecue sauce? Oh.
No, you need something.
Tartar sauce. I like it.
McDonald's cheeseburger.
And place the
Ew.
date and time at the top right to give reference to how long he's in there. Yeah, put a timer on Tony's bathroom breaks. We need like the little Mario clock, like in 64 when he's swimming,
yeah.
and it's like counting
the
down.
time. While he's in there, he's getting into the red. Like,
Wait,
and then when he
play
comes
like-
out, it's
I like the water music, like the. That's like
because it's so peaceful in there.
yeah.
Yeah.
Too bad.
I'm gonna start making you clock out every time you go to the bathroom.
Wait, where? Where am I gonna clock out? Tell the system to clock out.
Just put like a card reader on the board. It's the only way he can get in.
Get that stream deck and make a macro to create pop-up timer on your stream when he goes to the restroom. Would be dope. If we get enough subs, I will buy a stream deck. Until then, all we can afford is to buy the gang dinner and better audio equipment. Because that's what we do.
Oh wait, I think since you went down there, now you gotta go. Wait, no, never mind. I didn't know there were steps there.
Oh my god.
I really like the animation style of this.
I do too. Oh, that was gutsy. I think I had this on.
All right, Joe. Let's see you do one.
I don't even know how to play this. Nate said I'm trying. He gave you like 8 months. I know, but that's how we buy Tony's French fries.
We just need everyone else to subscribe for like 8 months.
You played this on January 1st, 2015. Good job.
According to the Wii U.
This Weave's a liar.
Wii who?
What do I do?
Touch the pad, bro.
Oh.
Do it again. Oh, what?
Oh, he gets an easier one.
Oh. Neat.
Oh, okay. I get it.
I got Tony Frenchie's French fries and chicken. Did you eat it all when you left, Tony?
I didn't eat it all. I ate
You still got some left?
It's at my house.
You got some tendies and some
I ate
some Frenchies left?
Frenchies.
I don't know what I'm supposed to do.
Oh, slide it so you can get into that hole. No, not that way.
You know,
Slide it back up. Or actually, wait.
I think I'm good.
I don't think so.
where's the
Oh!
Oh, wait, actually.
You need to get all those little
Hold
diamonds.
up.
This is very peaceful level.
The platter is the way to go. F getting a single meal from now on. Yeah, right? Like, that was a great value. Way to go.
Great Value's not a sponsor.
We have no affiliation.
We're sponsored by Clover Mouse.
Yardbirds. Also not a sponsor, but
One of those top secret hidden locations around the area.
yes.
Yeah.
That chicken?
Nobody's ever been there.
No.
Oh, the key goes down there in the keyhole.
Oh, that's how keys be like.
That's where it went.
Key do that.
Wait, you only got one diamond?
I like how Joe has not talked. He's just so focused on
I just don't understand how this works.
That's enough.
Bless you.
Bless you.
Oh, what did you do?
Oh my god.
You messed up now.
No, I didn't.
No, you did. Because now,
You're stuck.
yeah.
You're screwed up. Slide it up. Slide the blue part down.
Yeah. What's the diamond thing at? That's what it's for.
Wait, go on the blue now. Slide.
Hold
the blue, slide
on!
the blue
Shut
part down.
up! All of you, shut up!
Slide the blue part down.
Yeah. And you gotta slide
Get
it
that
over.
star.
You got two of them.
Joe doesn't Wii U a lot, it looks like.
I like Dylan.
I don't.
One more.
Alright,
and
Dylon.
That game does look fun though. Seems fun. I just want a bunch of Texas toast.
I don't think that's good for type 1 diabetic.
That's a lot of carbs. No,
Take it
Dylan.
from
You
me.
just did the
Oh,
level again.
no.
Over here.
At least you're drinking diet soda now.
I know, right? It's crazy. Made that huge transition in life.
Proud of
See,
you.
if I die, I'm gonna die skinnier than I would fatter.
Can we?
But I'm still gonna be fat.
I'm so confused right now.
I don't
It's
know.
all those tendies.
All those tendies there. What is that owl? I've never seen that.
Can we go to Baskin Robbins?
No.
Uh,
Joe's like a kid that just got told no. Like, yeah, but I want it.
Hot pocket flavored ice.
freaking Baskin Robbins in Niceville never called me to pick up my Scoops Ahoy
Because
Steve Standee.
they're not gonna either.
Go take it.
What are you gonna do, Joe?
It's
Fight 'em.
probably already gone.
He's gonna go there and he's gonna fight them. You hear that? If you work at Niceville, Baskin Robbins, coming for you.
Yeah,
I'm just kidding.
I told you I would buy your stupid pop if you saved me the thing. So I bought your pop to make your store look better.
What do you mean pop? Like
Pop figure.
Pop, like a pop.
that's what I was.
What? Would I ever say pop as soda?
Where are we? Like Connecticut? Like
I am from
there's no
Florida.
pop here. Ohio?
Connecticut.
Connect. Gosh.
Oh, forgot to tell you, Dylan. Domo has ramen.
Oh yeah.
What?
It's the
It's
season,
season.
for the
Oh.
reason.
The frustration.
Yeah,
The
you're-
season. Reason for the season for ramen.
yeah. Because it's seasonal.
Oh, it totally is. Everybody knows ramen ramen seasonal.
You can only buy
Those
ramen
trees only
in
bloom
August
once a year.
through the ramen trees.
Carbonated
Drives me
beverage.
nuts.
It's a soda.
It's dumb.
Soda.
It's a
LaCroix.
Coke.
It's a-
Every-
yeah, it's just a
everything's
Coke.
Coke. I want a
Just
Diet
Coke.
Coke or I want a regular Coke.
It's a LaCroix.
Yeah. Crocs.
LaCroix Pop Tarts.
Hint of lemon.
Crucifixion.
Hint of tarts.
Or what's it like? It sounds like it tastes like somebody screamed the name of the fruit in the next room.
Are you from Minnesota? Nope.
Ah.
Florida.
These are the only
Florida.
10 ice
From the southernmost point.
Florida, which I didn't know until like last year. Florida is just Florida split into two words.
What?
What do you mean?
What do you mean?
Actually, it was a few years ago, but I've learned much since he's gotten very big.
You might be
We're
dating
about to
the
watch
dumbest
Dylan-
person on the planet.
We're about to watch
I
Dylan
used to
get
think
broken
you
up
were
with
the
on air.
dumbest
Stay
person
tuned.
on the planet, but now it's switched.
I mean, obviously, when somebody told me, I was like, "Oh, that makes sense. Yeah, you should put them together as Florida." But, like, flow. No, I didn't. That's why I didn't click. I just
Or,
thought
like-
flow rider because it's got a mean flow.
Wait till I tell you about T-Pain.
Where's he from?
Wait, really?
Tallahassee. Tallahassee. Pig.
I can't deal with this right now.
Tampa Pig.
I
Alright, guys.
okay.
Well,
What is everybody?
Tokyo Pain?
Tony,
Tokyo Pain.
I know you have school, but are you planning on picking anything up or playing anything?
No.
oh,
Really bringing a lot to the table.
And we're done. See y'all next week.
All right.
See you later. Have fun.
Schoolwork for you.
He's responsible. He's trying to be a responsible
I'm trying to
adult.
graduate. You know what they say? Graduate
That
my
big boy degree.
my bachelor's.
Dylan, what about you? Astral Chain.
I'm gonna
assuming?
pick up Astral Chain, boot it up. I still need to dive back into Fire Emblem.
You don't have to.
I mean,
Fire Emblem's dumb.
I want to. It's a solid game. It's really good.
You don't have to tell me that.
It really is. That's why you should not have sold your Switch.
Yeah, but like I'm not gonna play it.
You should have.
Coke.
Pick up Astral Chain. I'll try to play a little bit before I get back on the show and get my little 2 cents worth. So if you want to wait,
I might snag it too. Just, I don't know. Probably
probably got
just.
$12,000 in GameStop already. Might as well get it.
Yeah, I racked up
Yeah,
like
that's
500 the
true.
other day.
What about you, Sam? What you gonna get?
Yes.
More
I,
cat games?
gosh, I don't know. Too many games. I have too many games. I keep saying, I've been saying for 2 weeks now, I'm like, I'm going to get back into
Problem
Breath
is-
of the Wild.
problem is that when you have like a stack of games that you haven't played yet, but you wanted to, it's like it just gets so overwhelming. You're just like, I
Yeah.
don't even look at
I'm
that.
like,
I'm
I
just gonna
don't-
go buy something new.
I don't have anything to play.
Yeah.
With my, like, thousands of games that I
That's
own in my
problems.
house.
What about you, Joseph?
Probably gonna grab Astral Chain. I don't know if I'm gonna play it yet though. Just because I've got other stuff I want to play. I'm gonna.
I was surprised you were into that, cause considering the Japanese art style and stuff.
The gameplay looked cool.
So you may not know this. I actually really like games that have a Japanese art style, and that's.
I would have never guessed that.
I like games like Virtual On, stuff like that. That's kind of
Yeah.
when it came to Japanese style games when I was younger, I was all about them. And then I kind of got burnt out. Everything turned into an RPG that was like 1,000 hours,
That's true.
and it's not really my jam. However, right now, I think Astral Chain looks neat. Gameplay looks cool. However, I need to make sure it's like not too in depth as far as like combat and grindiness and stuff like that. If it plays easy enough, it'll be fun. However, probably going to stream some Horizon Chase Turbo because I didn't play a lot of it the other night, but I really like the game. It's just an arcade racer, so whatever. It won't take me long to play through that. Raiden I've already played. I'm not going to play the rhythm game. I saw an ad this morning for a game that I had seen mentioned before somewhere else, and it's a console MMO called Black Desert.
I've seen that one. Yeah.
I keep getting ads for it.
It's on Xbox, right?
Xbox and PlayStation, yeah. I need to see some videos. I keep meaning to look it up. I made a note of it.
If you want to jump into it, I've never played it.
It's going to depend on how it looks.
Yeah.
If
I
it
remember that.
Xbox and PlayStation, and Megan Fox is in the ads, sold.
I'm good.
She has been relevant since like 2000.
Even better.
Right?
But anyway, if it looks like Final Fantasy 14, then I won't play it. If it looks more like a fantasy realm that is not.
If it's Lord of the Rings, I'm down.
The Lord of the Rings MMO was actually really good.
I'm sure it was.
Nate says Joe doesn't have time with the 429 projects
Yeah,
going
you're
on.
not wrong. Hold on, let's look up the art style. And we'll
Post it on the screen.
I just want images.
It looks very Final Fantasy.
Ugh, gross. Sorry.
Looks pretty
I mean,
polished though.
Boobs though.
Polish.
Looks polished, yeah.
that's not like the best screenshot, but like.
It's like Final Fantasy and like Assassin's Creed in one. That's what it looks
Assassin's
like.
Fantasy.
Oh, they got dragons.
Just call it Assassin's.
It's Final Assassin.
I mean, expansive open world to explore.
Creed. Scott Stress, the protagonist.
The Legend of Scott Staff.
Okay, this is kind of.
The intro's higher.
Can you level high?
Oh, you know what I downloaded that I haven't played yet? Is the Creed game on Oculus.
There's a Creed.
Oh,
Like the
that's
movie.
really good.
Not like.
The movie.
Yeah.
No, not as you like on
No,
stage.
not where we just went.
Yeah.
Got it.
So this is kind of cool. In Black Desert, there's a player.
It sounds like there's not a Creed.
There's a player-driven economy. So it features a completely player-driven marketplace. Buying and selling goods all happens through the central marketplace. The central
E-bucks.
marketplace stock is
E-dollars. Mom, can I
populated
have money?
purely by the-
That's what that's asking.
You guys want to watch
Black
the trailer?
Desert
real
Where do
quick?
you find that 3-digit code?
Are you gonna put it on the
Mom.
stream? Then no, we're
We're
not.
gonna
your
get
credit
copyright.
card.
We can't just be watching a thing
Why?
on stream because nobody wants
It's
to.
a minute, guys. We're gonna watch something for a minute.
Nobody wants to watch us watch a thing that they can't even see.
All right.
Ooh.
Oh.
They love-
Dragon.
they
Have you
love
seen
watching
Have you
people
seen
play
Game of
games.
Thrones, but you want to play it? It's not that.
So PS3 Game of Thrones.
What are you talking about? That's thing. God, Sam.
she can't stop laughing. This is about the Creed thing.
You guys are dumb, man.
About the Creed.
The racing game's the Need for Creed.
Need for Creed. She's crying.
I hate everything.
You're
I
the
just
funny
can't.
one.
I
I'm
don't even
done.
know if it's gonna.
I'm done.
That's a shame. Take us out of it.
No, I'm saying it. Just go Google it. Black Desert.
Or don't.
It's your choice.
Gaming calm is games calm.
Games calm.
I'm just gonna skip through it.
Oh, that's Final Fantasy.
Come
That's
on.
Final Fantasy.
it's like
I mean,
it's like Walmart Final Fantasy though.
Realize it's Final Fantasy Edition.
It is.
it's the Def Leppard of RPGs.
Twisted Sister.
D. Snyder sue everybody.
No.
I mean, it looks good.
It's like that thing. Like, don't make me show you my dark side.
I'm walk into a dungeon with a knife. I'm just gonna walk into the dungeon with a 9-iron.
$30. We're not doing it.
$30.
Not doing it.
You wanna
I'm
play
sure
it?
it's
$500
fine.
of credit.
Hey, what's up, sluggish poser?
Love it.
That's pretty good. Oh my god.
Oh, that hurt.
Dang it! Now I'm disappointed because they had like cool.
Equate
ads.
Final Fantasy like
It's probably more polished.
Great
than
value.
Battlegrounds that we paid $30 for.
It's really gonna inspire people to like continue LARPing though, and I'm not for it.
I would LARP.
LARPing.
You know, like
Live action role playing.
Yoko pudding.
It is what Todd does at Ren fairs.
Yeah.
Yeah, it really. Yeah, it's Todd game. That's what we're gonna call it.
Oh no, Todd would get really into that game. You know he would.
It's like very Kingdom of
Bro, what time
Amalur.
you get home from work? We gotta get in some Black Desert.
Hey, bro, I stayed home all day today. I called in at Guitar Center. I played 36 hours straight at Black Desert.
Ben's been
I
sleep-
played 36
Ben's been
hours a
napping
week.
for 12 hours.
Check out this sword I got after I ruined the economy. Can you imagine
That's my
Todd?
Second Amendment
Can
right.
you- Can you imagine Todd in control of an online game economy?
No.
It'd be terrible.
Oh,
Jesus,
God.
whatever.
Okay, well,
Clover Valley Final Fantasy.
So, yeah, I guess I'm just gonna play Horizon Chase Turbo
I'm
and maybe some Astral Chain.
just gonna cry myself.
Oh, I'm gonna
to
pick up
sleep.
Cave Story on the Switch.
I already have it.
I need the special edition.
I already have it.
I don't.
Do you have the GameCube CD?
I think I do. Unless I traded it. I might
Did
have
you
traded
use $17 of credit on it?
it. I don't remember.
Because that's what I'm doing.
Or real dollars?
Whoa.
So I win. Dillion.
I just think I traded it away a long time ago.
All right, guys, we're gonna sign off. Catch us next week. Dylan won't be here, thank God.
Where are you going?
Tennessee.
Back to my roots. Mississippi.
Gross.
God's country.
God's armpit.
God's crotch sweat.
Oh, no.
God's Grundle.
Oh!
I'm out.
And we're done.
All right, guys. Everybody have a good week. Come check out the shop. We got a lot of N64 stuff in this weekend, as well as some Xbox 360 stuff. We got a really nice Halo 4 edition Xbox. Like it is.
Yeah, it's real nice.
I almost took it home. It's really cool.
You don't have space for that.
See you,
You're
Sluggish
right.
Poser. See you, Nate. See you, Clint.
See
See
you,
you,
everybody.
N64 controller.
Everybody else who's
thanks
watching.
for hanging out in the chat.
N64 controller, aka Trident.
Join up in the Discord
I still haven't joined.
and other stuff.
Dylan, see ya coming tomorrow,
Speak for
probably.
real.
Dope.
Everybody, Audio Game, thanks for the follow, as always. And we'll catch you guys next week.
Peace.
Peace.